G'day, Jim here again. And common mistake number 4 is little or no understanding of ball flight laws. Now, ball flight laws are really important to understand your swing and also be able to analyse what's going on in your swing and break it down to be able to improve it. Now, I was really unfortunate that early in my days that my coach taught me how the rules of ball flight laws, and therefore I could understand my own swing and find out what's going on out on the course and be able to correct it mid-game, if you like, or even while I was alone out on the driving range. So it really is the key to becoming your own golf pro. As a golf instructor, it's also one of the most important aspects that I look at when I'm teaching is obviously the club head is going so fast at impact, I can't see those minute movements, but what happens is the ball flight out there, what's happened after impact is a result of what's going on in the swing. So therefore all I need to do is look at what's happening with the ball flight and bring that back and I can understand what's going on in the swing. Now there's two key factors that are going to influence the direction of the ball, and one is club head path and the other is club face direction. Now what I mean by that is, let's say for instance there's our ball, target line coming down. Now the angle of the club face at impact, whether it be square or open or closed, is obviously going to influence the direction of the ball. The second aspect of that is path. If we're coming too much from inside out, and we call this a horizontal angle of attack to be technical, or if we're coming too far outside in. So those two factors, path and club face angle, influence the direction most in a golf swing. Now there's three other aspects that influence more so the distance, and they are club face contact, so sweet spot if you like, or centeredness of hit. So that's also going to influence the club face angle at impact as well. So for instance, if you hit the ball out on the toe of the club, it will twist the club face at impact. And vice versa on the heel, it's going to twist it in that regard. Now the other aspect is the horizontal angle of attack. Now what I mean by that, let's imagine here's our ground. If the club is going on a vertical angle of attack going from up to down, and that could be too much, going too far down from up to down, or it could be too little. In other words, it's too shallow. Or it could be going in a upwards direction, which is going to cause a top. Now that's going to influence obviously the distance of the ball. Too much backspin, it's going to bring the ball up shorter than the target or desired distance that we want, and not enough is also going to influence direction and distance. So those key points there are really important. Now the third one there is obviously the most important aspect or influence over the distance of the ball is going to be club head speed. Now that's going to vary depending on your strength and also handicap abilities and things like that, but also that's going to influence how far the ball will fly depending on what club you're using as well. Now there's two rules that I look at when we're understanding ball flight laws. The first rule is the direction in which the ball starts, and let's use our target again. The direction in which the ball starts is a direct result of the path that the club face or club head is taking at impact. Except in extreme cases where the club face is either extremely open or closed. But the general rule is going to be the starting point is a result of the path. Rule number 2, where the ball lands from there is going to be a result of the club face position at impact. Okay, now we're going to have 9 different ball flights. We're going to have one that comes from inside out, and I'll flash this up on the screen there, the different ball flight laws here, or different ball shapes and the 9 common ones. From a path inside out, the ball can start to the right of the target, depending on whether the club face is open or closed to that path will determine whether the ball starts right, goes further right, or straight ahead if the club head is square to that path. And then obviously if it's closed to the path but square to the target, it'll come back this way. So then obviously if we've got the outside in path where the club head is coming from outside in, the ball's going to generally start left of the target. Depending on where the club face is pointing at impact, once again, will determine whether it goes straight left, pull, or if it comes back to the target, common known as a slice, or if we call it start left and goes further left, a pull hook. Then of course you've got your straight shot going to the target, which is what we call a miracle. So now these ball flight laws are really important to understand, and what you'll notice when you're watching the tour pros, if they hit a bad shot, they're standing there and watching their ball flight, not only to find out where the ball goes, but also to analyse what's going on in their swing. And they'll stand there and make a correction or a practice swing to correct that, to get the feeling, that's what I should be doing. Whereas with amateurs, as soon as they hit a bad shot, you see them spit the dummy, drop the head, whatever the case may be, and then they get up there and make a practice swing and go, oh, I did that, and obviously rehearse the wrong swing. So there's also important aspect of watching the ball flight to learn what's going on and then rehearse the correct swing after that. So once we've got an understanding of these ball flight laws, we can get down to the nitty-gritty of cause and effect in your golf swing. And that's where you then have the power to become your own golf pro. So this is such a key aspect. Study these ball flight laws, get them right, and you'll be able to understand what's going on in your swing by watching your ball flight. Key point here. And you'll be able to learn more about these ball flight laws in our membership program. If you want to find out more about that, just click at the bottom of the page and that'll take you to the information page and find out more.